My car may be declared a total loss, even though I drove it home from the accident. It runs and drives fine, actually. I already know I'm going to keep it. I just don't know if I'm going to restore it, or look for the replacement parts, or drive it as is. So this is where it happened. Just about right here. Fully stopped at a stop sign. About to make a right onto Abbott Road. When a car from Abbott Road turned into the street I was on, but rather than turn into the street, he turned into me. You know how they say it's like slow motion when it happens? Well, that's true. This footage was taken right after I called 911. They put me in touch with the Lackawanna Police Department. I decided against filming any further while waiting for the police to arrive. They arrived, and as soon as they did, he admitted he didn't see me. And after insurance information was exchanged, I was free to go. But over here, you could see the mailbox in the distance. That's where the only other accident in my life occurred. I was in my parents' Buick, which also happened to be brown. This was December 1985, and I was mailing their Christmas cards. I just returned to the car and buckled in when a drunk driver rear-ended me. That car was totaled. Completely wrecked. Had to be towed away. So, extensive damage to the bumper, the headlight, the bezel, some trim, which will have to be replaced or refabricated, and of course the paint, which is broken and now chipping. I'm headed to Basil Classics to get an estimate on restoring the LeBaron. Right after the accident happened, I drove about a block away to a local collision shop, and they weren't interested in handling the car. They felt the parts needed would be very difficult to come by. They feel they could repair the damage to the LeBaron because of the car's overall condition and the low mileage and the rarity of the car. So they're going to have a written estimate for me by the end of the day today or tomorrow. It's 5:45 p.m. and I just received an email from Basil Classic. The estimate came back at $4,093.76. That's a high number. And in my mind, Nationwide is going to have to value the LeBaron north of $6,000 for repairing it to remain realistic. It really comes down to the adjuster now. Today is Tuesday, August 4th, and it's official. Nationwide considers this to be a total loss. They value the LeBaron, the second before impact, at $3,400. I haven't seen the report yet, but I'm going to challenge them on this valuation. This was not your typical 40-year-old car. It has less than 30,000 miles. It's in near pristine condition. And I have the evidence to prove it. I was sitting still when someone rammed their SUV into my LeBaron. And I shouldn't have to justify that my car is worth more than their generic $3,400. But apparently I do. So Nationwide has reached out while I'm on vacation here in Los Angeles, wanting some information from me that supports the valuation I'm looking for the LeBaron. They want some strong comparables or documentation that helps validate my case. I have that information already, and I'm going to submit that to them when I return to Buffalo after vacation. Today is Saturday, August 22nd. It's been about a month since the accident. In the end, the total payout from Nationwide was $5,035.70. Am I happy with that? Of course not. Am I glad this is over? Yes, I am. But I can't help but think that something was taken from me, something I can't quite put my finger on. Let me show you the vantage point I have from my windshield. From here, everything looks normal. But the reality is, this is what I'm left with. And for now, I'm not going to repair it. I've been to 3 separate restoration companies, and each of them has assured me that the damage to the LeBaron can be mitigated. It will involve replacing the fender, replacing the bumper, blending the paint, and recreating the pinstriping. And suddenly the originality, one of the most attractive features of the car to me, is gone. So whatever happens from this point forward with the LeBaron will be my decision and mine alone.